room bags are already packed. I didn't get much, well, I didn't sleep at all last night. Probably because I'm gonna miss this whole place, you know, gonna miss Phuket. I just felt like I wanted to stay awake. I mean, spend every single hour awake. And then when I get back to Singapore, I'll probably just crash and sleep. Yeah, who wants to spend those last few hours sleeping? Especially if you're on a beautiful country like this one. What is up, you guys? I hope you're having a wonderful day. It is a travel day today. It is heading back home today, and it's already like 7:30, and I get this view, this beautiful place. Last few hours in Phuket before I board my plane and flight back to Singapore. And now I'm gonna head to the restaurant for breakfast. This would be my third time here for breakfast. Yeah, I missed one day. And breakfast at the interchange. I mean, I've shown you breakfast, shown you the spread before. It's a lot, it's plenty. I'm just gonna grab something. That's my breakfast, a little bit of everything and watermelon juice. And you guys, that was all I had. Just that plate and 2 watermelon juice, and that's it. I sometimes wish I could eat more because the spread there is amazing, but this is control. It's control. The older you get, you need to control your food intake. All my bags are packed. I'm ready to go. I'm not ready to go. I am packed, but I don't want to go. I'm literally just sitting here, and reality is starting to kick in that I'm heading back home now. Oh well. It's been a great run. Okay, they've taken my bag. Porter have taken my bag. 2 keys. Bye-bye, beautiful room. You've been great. Time to head off. Oh, Mr. O.
Are you okay?
Okay.
Thank you for letting me know.
Okay, bye-bye. Yeah, I'll come back again.
The next month, come back.
Next year. Bye-bye. Oh, maybe. Not sure, nah? Yeah, depend on work.
If my eyes can't convince you that I'm still in love since you first took my hand on that sweet summer night. And if your heart can't trust me, then I say this must be the start of us saying goodbye.
Yo man, just like that, we're back at the airport. Okay. Gotta look for where to check in. I think it's here though. Yeah, it's just here. Oh well, what do you know? My flight is delayed. Singapore Airlines does delay. Look at that. It says delayed. Well, looks like you're gonna spend with me a little bit more time here. By the way, today immigration was such a breeze. Like, there were no queues, 0 queues, and I just went straight immigration office and then did the security check, and now I'm here. in like less than 5 minutes. That was, look, I'm like the only one in the airport. I'm like the only one leaving Thailand. Why am I the only one leaving Thailand? So the reason why I think it's delayed is because like a few days ago, a few months ago for you guys who is watching now. If the announcement can actually stop, then I can actually vlog about it. A few days ago, there was an incident about like turbulence, a severe turbulence hitting Singapore Airlines from London all the way to Singapore, and they had to make an emergency stop to Thailand, and they had to stop at Bangkok, not here, Bangkok. But I figured, and I guess as much, that there will be some sort of delay for me going back during this flight, for sure, because I'm pretty sure that they're gonna like up their safety checks and all that stuff. And of course, safety is like their #1 priority in Singapore, so it's bound to happen. But for me, well, for me, it's like, it's not so much of a scare to board the plane. The thing is, it's like kind of like a wake-up call for the airline, and they're just gonna up their game a bit more, especially during this period. Yeah. But they have Burger King here. I mean, if I haven't shown you this airport yet, here you go. I'm sorry. So it's pretty much this whole size, just that. This is the Phuket International Airport, and it's not very big, but it'll do the job. When I used to fly out of here, it was probably the other side, not here, I think. I'm not sure. But this is a new airport. Not very new. I'm just saying, like, they did change and they did develop this place, and it's a lot better and more modern looking than before. Before, it just looks like an abandoned airport. Now it's definitely a lot better, and it's been like that for like the last what, 5 years, 5-6 years. So this isn't that new. It's just that maybe I haven't shown you this airport yet. So if you're wondering about the pricing here at the airport, everything is a lot more expensive than outside. So don't think like coming in here duty free is cheaper. Like for example, the kebab, you can get a kebab outside like about 100 plus baht. Here I just saw a kebab and it's like 250 baht. So definitely, if you're eating, make sure you get it from outside for coming in here, because things are pricey even though it's duty free. I got a little small sandwich and a drink for like 300 baht. Ah, and there's a cookie as well. Yeah, it comes with a cookie. 300 baht. Flight is so delayed. The plane isn't even here yet. See? It's not here. Yo guys, same spot, and now my flight is finally here. Look at the plane. Okay, it just arrived and now people are getting out of the plane. We're just waiting for our turn to board the plane. Thank God. Sup yo, finally boarding the plane. Finally boarding the plane. Okay. It's a tiny plane, it's a small plane. I mean, as you guys know, I didn't sleep the whole day, the whole of last night. So I'm kind of like out of words. I also want to say that I'm sorry Thailand, but when I'm here, it rained. And now that I'm leaving, the rain has stopped, so good luck. I feel like it's gonna be a very hot flight. It's like, oh, it's warm. Straight ahead. Thank you. Seems like it's a full flight. But I got a window seat.
Leave behind my safe escape, collide my walls, and all my troubles sail away tonight. Save me
of immigration. Got my bag as well. Man, that was a rough flight. I'll tell you more later. Oh, yo, you guys, I'm back in my room already. I finished unpacking and it's been a long travel day. The flight, I'll tell you guys, the flight was quite bad. Not that Singapore Airlines did the bad job. It's just that turbulence and the fact that we know that there was a severe turbulence with the flight from London to Singapore that got a lot of people injured on that flight. Turbulence on this flight was also quite bad. I mean, it was only like a 2-hour flight back. Usually it's about 1 hour 30 minutes, but because of bad weather and turbulence, like you could see from the footage, it was very cloudy and the plane was shaking. And Singapore Airlines, they have this like new rule now, right? Every time when there's a turbulence, the cabin crew will not be able to serve. So if like they are serving halfway, they are serving food halfway, they have to stop, bring it back, sit on their seat and buckle up as well. So they had to do this 3 times during the flight. And it was a very bumpy flight all the way back home. And then there was like a customer over there who feels entitled. So he starts to nag and he starts to, I asked for hot water, I want a hot drink or whatever and all that crap and bullshit. He was giving the cabin crew a hard time as well. Dude, it's only a 2-hour flight. Like for me, even if I don't get my meal, I'm okay with that. It's not like, oh, because I pay for Singapore Airlines, I need to eat the meal on board the plane. Like, you see it for yourself. You see that there's turbulence and the cabin crew, they do not want to be pushing the cart out and go back and buckle up and then push it out again 3 times during that span of like an hour. If they can help it, they wouldn't want to do that. Who would want to do that? So use your freaking brain, stop complaining, and don't give the crew a hard time. Some people in this world, really, like I feel like I wish that I can just kick him out of the plane without a parachute. He was like shouting and he was complaining and everybody else on the plane were just so mad at him, was just like telling him to shut up, keep quiet, sit down and all that. The situation is already uncomfortable and you're just making it worse by complaining even more, So that was not an enjoyable flight simply because we got a pain in the ass customer. And the flight was actually so bad because of bad weather. We couldn't land in Singapore immediately. There was air traffic or something like that. So we had to hover for like another 30 minutes. And of course, another 30 minutes of hearing this pathetic customer complaining. He's like coming in and he's now demanding an apology from the other flight attendants. I'm like, dude, seriously? Come on. But you know what? After when we landed, I just felt like this guy is probably going to be complaining and all that stuff. And probably he's going to give the crew a hard time. And knowing Singapore Airlines and their services and all that stuff, they do want to take action. So I feel like I needed to do something because I witnessed it. Or what happened was that after we landed, I waited for everybody to get out of the plane. I was the last one to get out of the plane. And I just went to the cabin crews and I told them, I think you guys did a fantastic job handling him professionally and being calm throughout the whole turbulence thing and not even showing a sign of frustration. And I think that they are very professional in what they do. So I asked them, like, can I write something for you? Because I witnessed all this. In case he complains or whatever, I'm going to write what I've seen, what I witnessed, and I'm going to comment on their professionalism and still keeping a smiling face, even though it's a paying customer. Like, I would probably punch him in the face. Seriously. Yeah, so it's fantastic. It's amazing how they still dealt with paying customers. I know, I was in the service industry. I know paying customers can be pain in the butt sometimes. But I also know that everything changes when another customer comes and appreciate their work. So I didn't want to leave the plane having let them have that sore feeling of dealing with a paying customer. I wanted to put a smile on their face by going to them and asking them, I want to comment on your service and how you still maintain your professionalism without getting angry or frustrated with the customer. Imagine, the plane is still shaking, turbulence is there, and this guy is complaining about getting his hot drink. So yeah, I got their names. Actually, here are their names. They wrote it down for me. Can you see? I asked them to write it down. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to go online on Singapore Airlines website and I'm going to write a feedback and putting my flight number, my name and all that stuff. And I'm going to explain and tell the story of what happened so that they also be protected. Like if anybody is like going to complain or whatever, here's another side of the story, you know? And I have to comment on their service. Yeah. Tough times. It feels like I have a break and now I come back and I have to deal with all this. No, actually I don't. But I just felt like they deserve a good shout out, and hopefully when Singapore Airlines, the company, reads my review or feedback, they would give them some sort of like a acknowledgement. But I just felt like they needed a witness or someone to have their back because they're also Singaporeans. I also want to add that it felt really good. For me, it felt really good after when everybody left and I went and approached them and I says, I saw the whole incident. I'm here to back you guys up. If anybody questions or anything, if the management come and talk to you guys, you can always look for me. And they were like so appreciative and they were like so happy. It puts a smile on your face, guys. If you're from the service industry and you dealt with a paying customer, it spoils your day. But when someone comes at the end of the day and does something nice for you, doesn't it change your day and make it a little bit better and brighter? I'm giving you this example so that you guys can do the same. You guys can do what I do. Because nothing beats putting a smile on someone's face. That's why I always say, you guys keep smiling. See ya! Yes, that's the end of my vlog. That's the end of my trip. Back to reality. And I'll see you when I see you again. I don't know when. But there will definitely be another travel video. I think. Alright guys. Keep smiling guys. Keep smiling. And be nice to people. Yeah.